My grandmother, who lives in Maywood, Illinois, she had a backyard garden, and I used to go over and help her with her backyard garden. My name is Tammy Willis. I am the state conservationist for Illinois. Well, I had the love for the environment. I had the love for planting, and my dad knew that. My dad grew up in Brinkley, Arkansas. And so in Brinkley, Arkansas, that's where he planned that I will attend the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. The University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff, it's an 1890s college. And basically what that college does, it does study and research on crops and also on soils. And so eventually, because I was a broke college student, right, I needed to get a job. And so I started working on the college farm. And when I would work on a college farm, I started learning. My mind started exploring. I started getting more information than I ever knew about. A day went past, a week went past, and then I started taking agronomy classes. I wanted to learn more about our soils. I wanted to learn more about the crop science. And then I graduated with the major in agronomy, the study of soils and crop science. With all of the changes that we've seen here in Illinois and across the world, we was able to have the Inflation Reduction Act, the $19.5 billion received, from the president, from our headquarters, and those funds was broken out. Those funds was broken out throughout the state. Here in Illinois, we received a little over $2.7 million of IRA funds, which are the Inflation Reduction Act funds for Illinois. We also received a little over $4.8 million in funds for our CSP, Conservation Stewardship Program as well. It is a volunteer program, so anyone could come in and could sign up for the program. For our program, for our services, for the landowner to build healthy soils, for the landowner, in hope that our practices in our programs will eliminate sequester carbon and also reduce greenhouse gas emission and enhance productivity. And that's what we're hoping that we could do with the Inflation Reduction Act program and these dollars that we need to put on the field and to move forward with. I have worked in what I would consider multiple regions here with NRCS. For example, I remember working in the Midwest back in 1999, and I remember when no-till had first hit, and we had farmers back then to not want to indulge in no-till because they liked their farm to be manicured. They liked the pretty farm, but with no-till, it's a little bit different. But the farmers came around, all it took was one farmer to really go out there and try it. One of the things I have always felt and had a conversation with the landowners is that every landowner, no matter where they was in the United States, their goal was to protect the land. Their goal was to protect the natural resources and for the next generation to come. And so that is the rewarding part of going from state to state and working, versus state to state, is that yes, some things are a little bit different, yes, but the ultimate goal is for them to protect our land. And people might say rural areas and urban areas are different, but when I look at it, NRCS, from my standpoint, we have the same resource concerns. We have the same issues, except a little bit different, just a little bit. It is water quality in rural areas. It is also water quality in urban areas. It's soil erosion in rural areas. It's also soil erosion in urban areas as well. You know, one major similarity for both of them is that the rural areas and the urban areas are working together to feed the world.